Okay, today I'm continuing the series on past paper questions, uh, trigonometry related questions. When I say trigonometry, I don't mean purely trigonometry. It can involve differentiation, it can involve integration. It's just they have trigonometry in the question. So that's why. Now, today I'm going to do this question. It's a 15 marker question. It's a very good one, right? You see that? So the question has part A, part B, then okay, there's C here, right? So before you watch the video, you can even pause and do the question, okay? Now, let us start the question. What do we have here now? So they gave you this. Let me try to underline the keyword is here. This is the function given, and then they told you the domain of your function is from 0 to 4 pi. Okay, pay attention to that. That's very important. Now, then they say the graph, the following diagram shows the graph of y equals fx. Fx is this one there. That's the one they're talking about. So the graph, this is y, this is the x-axis, y-axis, and x-axis. And then you have your point A here. Be careful. Pay attention to that. Okay, do you see that one, guys? Okay, very good. Now, then they say the graph of f touches, underline the keyword. Whenever you're doing past paper questions or even getting ready for exams, it's very important. Touches the x-axis at point A and point B. What does that mean, guys? It means A is x-intercept and B is y. It's also A and B are both x-intercepts. Good. Now, okay, let us try to do the question. Are you ready, guys? Okay. So I hope you are paying attention. And then the question is asking you, find the x coordinates of A and B. Remember, A and B are x-intercepts. Okay, good. If the x-intercepts now, okay, I can try to do the questions very fast. Okay, I'm clearing this so that I can try to do these questions very fast. Okay, I would like to do this question here. So can I start with that? So what do we know about x-intercept? X-intercept means fx or y of y, fx of your function or y is equal to 0. So what do? It means I'm going to get 6 plus, that's question A, please. 6 plus 6 cos cos x equal to 0. That's what it means, okay? Are you ready here? Now, very good. We are solving simple algebra here. So we collect like terms, we take 6 on the other side, we get 6 cos x equals to negative 6, right? Because it's positive when it crosses equal sign, it becomes negative. Divide by 6 both sides, divide by 6 both sides. So what am I going to have? I'm going to have cos x equals to negative 1, right? So the angle proportional to that, I do cos inverse, right? Cos inverse of negative 1, okay? What's cos inverse of that? So the cos inverse of that is what? From the unit circle, guys, let me do it here very fast, okay? So this is 1, 0, right? If you don't remember unit circle, maybe that will be maybe one of my videos in the next video. So this is the 0, 1, right? Okay. And then here, this is negative 1, 0, and then this is 0, negative 1. So where do we have cos negative 1? It's here. That's why. What is that? That's 0 degrees, 90 degrees, 180, 270, 360. Or in terms of pi, so this question is the domain is in that one. That is 0, pi over 2. This is pi. So at this point, that's when you have pi. So that means here my answer will be pi. Is that okay? Now, so when I complete my circle here, there's nowhere else. I finished one revolution, 2 pi. So it's only pi. But I said I have to go 4 pi. So that means I have to go one more time. That means it will be pi plus 2 pi, which gives me 3 pi. So meaning my x coordinate here is pi. And then x coordinate here also will be 3 pi. Okay. If I can write it as a coordinate, I can write it like that, doesn't matter. Then comma 0 here, right? That's my coordinate. But they said X value, they are not interested in Y value, just pi, and then you are done, okay? Very good. Okay, now question A. If you have not, if there's something that's not clear in the comments, please ask. I will reply very fast, okay? Now, show that the area of the shaded region is 12 pi. That means the area here is the 12 pi. Okay, not hard at all. So that is the integration from, you see here, from pi to 3 pi. Integration of what? Of our function, right? Remember what was our function? Our function was 6 plus 6 cos x, right? Dx. That's what we are going to integrate. And if we integrate that, our answer should be 12 pi, okay? Let us see if we can do the question very fast, okay? Now, what is integration of 6? It will be 6x, right? What is the integration of cos x? 6 is constant, this 6. So integration of cos x is the sin x, and it's positive. Derivative of cos x is 1 and is negative sin x, okay? I mean, yes. So here it's going to be 6 sin x, right? Good. Now, I'm integrating from pi to 3 pi, right? Okay, very good. Now, what do I do next? It's just substituting there. So that means I'll get the 18 pi when I put there 3 pi. I'm substituting this one here first. This is that guy. So it's give me 18 pi. What about if I put, maybe it's a different color. What if I put this one here? What do I get? I'll get plus 6 sin 3 pi. Are we together? Okay, minus, open the bracket, okay? Minus, it's going to be 6 pi, right? Okay, plus sin pi. Am I talking to someone? I've just substituted this one and this. Upper limit first, and then you do subtraction of that. So what am I going to get here? This is 18 pi plus, now back to the unit circle, 3 pi. Remember from the unit circle here, for sine will be 0 here. Sine 3 pi, because this is pi. Then when I move around one more time, I'm going to have this first revolution, which gives me pi here. Second revolution here, I'll have 0. So which means here I'll have 0. Okay, minus, what do I get here? I'll get 6 pi as well, right? Plus 0 as well. Cosine is 0, sine pi is 0. Okay, good. So what do I get here now? I'll get 18 pi minus 6 pi. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we get here now? That gives us 12 pi, which is the value they told us to show. You see? They told us it's 12 pi. You see here? Okay, they've got that. Okay, good. Question, the next question. The right cone in the following diagram has a keyword here, a total surface area of that equal to the shaded area in the previous question. Okay, very good. Now, the cone has a base of radius of that, at the height of that, the surrounding height is that. Okay, as shown on the diagram below. Find the length. Okay, very good. Question C. Now, the area of this, everything here, the area of that is 12 pi. Do you understand, guys? So, how do we get the surface area of a cone? How do we get the surface area of a cone? Surface area of a cone. A cone is made with the circle at the bottom and the curved surface area. So the curved surface area of a cone is pi r L. If you don't know where it comes from, maybe in the comments below, please, you can ask me. I will explain more on that. But right now I'm just doing the question, okay? What about the circle? Area of a circle is pi r squared. So it's 12, okay? 12 pi equals 2 pi times the radius. The radius here, guys, is 2. Is the radius. So in other words, I can write 2 pi r here. Okay, let me just get it with a big space. Okay. So it's going to be 2 pi L, right? Plus, what's the radius, guys? 2, remember that. So 2 squared is 2 squared is 4 times pi is 4 pi. What do I do next? So it's going to be 12 pi minus 4 pi, right? I hope you see what I'm talking about. I've brought this on the other side. So equals to 2 pi L, right? Okay, let us go on. Now, here, what do I get? I'm going to have a 8 pi, you see that? Equals to 2 pi L. So divide, remember I'm looking for the L. That's what asking me. So I have to divide by 2 pi both sides, right? I hope you get what I mean. Divided by 2 pi. So what do we get here now? It is 4. That is the slanting side. Okay, next question. That's question C. Question D. What do I say for question D? Okay, let's find the volume of a cone. Okay, volume of a cone. Do you remember the formula? It's 1 over volume of any shape is the surface area, cross-section area times height. So it's going to be pi r squared times the height. Okay. Oh, when you check on the question, we don't have height. We don't. Okay, but from Pythagoras theorem, we know that r squared is equal to radius squared plus the height squared. Because when you check here, this is a right angle triangle. I hope when you're doing IBDP, you should be knowing that. Okay, that's a right angle triangle, right? It's even indicated here. So meaning now, our height squared will be equal to 4 squared, which is the surrounding side, minus the radius. Our radius is 2, right? Okay. So what am I going to have? The height squared is going to give me, what's 4 squared? 16 minus 4. So the height squared is what? Is going to be 12. So now, if it's 12, what happens? Let me move it up here for you me to continue from there. So height squared is equal to 12. That's what we have got. So the height is equal to square root of 12. So two numbers you multiply to get 12, and one of them is a square number, is 4 and 3. So what's square root of 4? This is 3, guys. Okay, so our height is going to be 2 square root of 3. Okay, very good. Now, back to the question, the volume now. The volume is 1 over 3 times the radius, which is 2 squared, right? Let me first write the pi part, okay? So no problem about that. Pi radius, which is 2 squared, times the height, which is 2 square root of 3. Are we together here? Good. Now, what do we have? What's our volume now? Our volume is going to be 1 over 3. Do you see that? Now, times, what is that? This is 2 squared, which is 4. 4 times that, what do we get? 4 times that gives me 8 pi, right? Square root of 3. Is that okay? Yeah, you see that? So if I just rearrange the values, because I finished the question, there's more simplification. I can simplify further. So it's going to be 8 pi square root of 3, square root of 3 here, okay, over 3 units cubed. That's the volume, right? Okay, that is it. How many marks have I got? I've just got 15 marks. Easy. Not hard at all. So if you have any question, anything you didn't understand in the question, feel free to ask, comment, like, subscribe. There's no harm in doing that. So, what would you like me to do next? Any topic you want me to do, let me know, please. Okay? Thank you very much. Thank you for listening.